If the thought of being in a small space makes your heart race, your palms sweat, your chest tighten, then don't worry, you're not alone. But you don't have to live that way. Hi, I'm Paul Hunter, a clinical hypnotherapist here at Cork Hypnosis Clinic, and every single day in my clinic I deal with somebody who has a fear or a phobia. And in today's video I'm going to be talking about claustrophobia. Claustrophobia is an intense fear of enclosed spaces, and the usual suspects are things like lifts, MRI scanners, small rooms, airplanes, the list goes on. And typically it feels like you're boxed in, trapped. And what seems so easy to somebody else might feel completely overwhelming to you. And of course, when claustrophobia takes hold, you probably have at least one of the following symptoms, and probably quite a few of them. Your heart races, your palms become sweaty, your chest tightens, your breathing gets shallower, you start shaking or becoming dizzy. Many people fear in that moment they're going to die, when in actual fact, nothing's really happening that's dangerous. And over time, a fear turns into a phobia when now you start avoiding those situations. I've had people come to see me who needed MRI scans and have flatly refused to go in the scanner. I've had people come to see me who want to go off on holidays, but they can't bear the thought of being in an aeroplane. I've had people who work in maybe large buildings where it's sensible to take the lift, but yet every day they take the stairs. And I'm not sure if you've spotted this by now. Maybe you have. The more you avoid your fear, the bigger it becomes. Your mind starts to label more and more situations as unsafe. So now that fear is growing, affecting more areas of your life. Your work, your career, your relationships, your study, whatever it is you're doing or involved in. And then there's social situations, there's your personal life where it can take a toll also. And I've met many people over the years who've been actually embarrassed about their claustrophobia, and their internal self-talk is telling them, "What's the matter with you? You should be able to do this. For God's sake, other people are doing it. Why can't you?" And of course, that just makes it worse. But the great thing about any fear or phobia is that you weren't born with it. It was a learned experience, a learned reaction, and anything that's learned can be unlearned. Here at Cork Hypnosis Clinic, I use a mixture of hypnotherapy, NLP and CBT to help people to change that automatic judgment about an enclosed space type situation and to respond differently to it, so that in future they're much calmer and more confident in that situation and maybe even enjoy it. With hypnotherapy, we can access your unconscious mind and change those old associations that you probably learned a long time ago and update them so that now the enclosed space equals safety instead of danger. NLP works with those images and sounds and your internal voice and those sensations to reprogram how you respond to that situation. And CBT teaches you tools to immediately challenge any catastrophic thinking and change it into a much more positive thought so that the fear response simply never gets started. Many clients over the years have told me that they've been quite surprised as to how quickly a situation went from unbearable to manageable to comfortable. in such a short space of time. And that, of course, is the great advantage of using hypnotherapy and NLP and CBT. You haven't got to hang around for a long time in therapy before you get a result. Results are quick, typically within weeks. So if claustrophobia has been ruining your quality of life and you'd like to finally change that, then why not click on the link just below this YouTube video, and that'll take you to the claustrophobia page on my website, where you'll find more information, more resources, and ways in which to contact me to schedule an appointment if you wish.